So now I'm going to take you downstairs so that way you can see what it's been like in our house the past few days. Also how loud it is. Okay. So this is our dining room. Unfortunately, we've had to put pretty much everything that was in our kitchen, at least on the countertops, and in some of the cabinets in our dining room because our house isn't very big, so we don't have a ton of space to put things. We've got some cleaning products. Here's the first fan that we have. The water leaked from the kitchen into the dining room, so it's trying to dry out kind of the wall and the flooring. This first big machine is a dehumidifier. There's a tube that's running into our bathroom to drain the water out. And here's our kitchen. It's kind of a mess. Our sink base had to be removed because they had to access the wall behind it to dry it out. There's a giant hole in the wall. The emergency plumber that we had to get in here that day had to cut a giant hole in the wall in order to fix the plumbing. He also had to disconnect the dishwasher so that way the fan could get behind there. We do finally have water, which is good. We clearly have no countertops. At this point, we're not sure when all of this is going to be taken care of. We are hoping that the machines will be removed today. We have no idea when we're going to get new countertops, when our cabinet's going to be put back together, or when the plumbing is going to be rehooked. And I'll also show you what our basement looks like. So in the basement, they had to set up a tent to isolate the area that was damaged. It's a sizable chunk of our basement, which we use as an additional family room. We can go in here, which is good. Alright, so here they're trying to dry out the wall where the water leaked. It came from the ceiling inside of here, right inside there. It also came out from our sprinklers. So here's a couple of fans, more fans, dehumidifier. This is where most of the water came through. This is our security box that was damaged. We had to completely remove it, remove the battery pack and the transformer because it was randomly going off due to it being damaged. This is where most of the water came out. The tech solution to the leaking water was to shove towels up in the ceiling. We were told that that's a horrible idea. This back room is kind of a mess because we had to take everything that was organized in this area and we had to kind of shove it over to the side so that way we could dry it out. Most of this flooring was covered in water. As you can see, it's very loud in here. It's loud in our basement, on our main floor. Haven't been able to really enjoy being in our house at all since this happened. It's also been very hot. At times it's gotten up to 85 degrees. Because it's the morning time, it's down to about 80 right now. But we can't turn these machines off. They have to run consistently. So they have been running since Friday morning. So that's a little glimpse into what it has been like. Here's another view of our kitchen. Pretty much unusable. We haven't been able to do much besides maybe making a quick bowl of cereal. There's not exactly anywhere to put anything and no sink. We've had to eat out for every meal since Friday morning, which has been just another added expense on top of the expense of having to run all of these machines 24 hours a day for over 3 days.